So anyway, people, hello people, how you going? My name is Glenn, and today I have some Indian rupees, as you can see, and these are from British India, because on the reverse we have the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom, and this is Queen Victoria here. So the rupee coin for British India was first issued in 1862, but the first coins were first issued in 1835 under the East India Company. But I do not have those, so when I do get one of those coins, I'll actually make another video. And the greatest variety of these coins are in the Queen Victoria minted coins. So these coins up here. And the size of these coins is 30.78 millimeters. They're 11.66 grams and they're 0.917 silver, so 91.7% silver, and the rest would be copper, just to strengthen the coin. So if we just have a look at the varieties I have in these coins, we'll see on this side we actually have what I would say, how many varieties? I think we have 4 type of varieties, and you can tell the varieties based on mainly this design up here. So all of the design is actually a bit different on each of the varieties, but the most recognizable feature is this up here. So this one has the most broad leaves. The other varieties would have more narrower leaves, and this is actually the reverse 1 type. Reverse 2 type has more of a outline-ish type leaf with the ends of the leaf sticking up. Type 2A has more like rounded buds, but they're sticking up. Type 4 has the leaves look more like cups. The whole thing looks like a cup, and 2 cups stacked on top of each other. Type 3 is more like spiky ones. So this is type 1, this is the most common, and you can see down below this has the incused C mint mark on this coin here. Up here we have the incused B mint mark, and you can also get mint marks that are actually protruding. And also, not all coins have a mint mark, that is a C or a B. We have, this coin also has a incused B mint mark, and it's 1901. But you can also get dots as well. So we have a dot down here, underneath here, so there's the dot, and that indicates the Bombay Mint. So the C is Calcutta or Kolkata, the B is Bombay, which is now called Mumbai, and those are pretty much the only 2 mint marks that we used throughout all of British India. And also on this rupee, in the crown, so in the crown just here is the mint mark, which is also an incused B. So most of these are Bombay mints, and as you can see, the design's pretty different. Those of King George the VI are pretty much the same design as those of King George V, except the beads on the side are more elongated, pretty much twice the size of these, twice the length I mean. In the reverse has the same inscription, but George the VI, and the portrait is just the head, but I do not have one of these, so this one is pretty suffice. On the 1905 coin, you can actually, this inscription here says it has 5 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also get it with 4 dots, with just the 4 top ones and missing the 1 dot down the bottom. And they generally stand for vowels. Also, on these coins, you can actually get a reverse type of varieties. So there are no reverse varieties for those of King Edward VII, King George V, and King George VI. It's just Queen Elizabeth, not Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria. So we have 3 type of varieties. They're classified as A, B, and C, and it has to do with this floral pattern on the front here. So here we have 1, 2, 3. Looks like we have 3.5, or 3 and 3/4. That's 3 and 3/4. So that's A. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and it looks like 3.5. So that is B. And this one looks like 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1/3. So that's also designed as B. So if it's 3.5 or 3 and 1/3, it's B. If it has 4, so you need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need another quarter down below. That is designed as image bust C. So here I have A and B, but I do not have the C. And there's also variation in the design of this pattern. There's not much variation on the A and the B, but the A, B, and the C has the most variation of these. And that it is not as, see how here it goes around a curve? In C, it generally just goes up and stops at a point. But these ones are pretty much similar. This coin's a bit more worn than the other two from circulation. And most of the other patternation is actually pretty much the same. Although they have some staining, I actually quite like these coins. So what are the mintage figures? Let's have a look. So, out of all these dates, the lowest mintage is actually the 1881 that I have here, which has 2,435,719. So this is actually a pretty hard coin to get. The next one, 1892, is 72,200,000, so it's quite high. You have to remember, the Indian population has always been quite high, as well as the Chinese population compared to European standards, but that is okay. The 1901 has 130 million, bit over. 05, 76,202,000. 1919 has 226 million, so this is one of the highest minted. Anyway, so that is my video on Indian rupees. I'd like to say thank you very much and have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Okay, bye bye.